Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Jillian Hammer. I am the Group Chief Marketing Officer at DataBank, and I am here with Efua Mensah Bonsu today. She is DataBank's Senior Research Analyst for Banking Equities, and she will be talking to us about the stock market, what happened in 2018, and what we can expect in 2019. Efua, so thank you very much for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you, Jillian.
So we'll get started. My first question to you is, give us a recap of what happened in the stock market for 2018.
Okay. The Ghanaian stock market started 2018 on a very strong footing.
Okay.
We saw quite a lot of stocks appreciating in price. And as at April 2018, we had recorded a year-to-date return of the benchmark GSE Composite Index of 35%.
That's not bad.
Yes.
Considering that the whole year of 2017, the GSE did, how much did it do? 53%? 52,
Yes,
53%.
roughly 50%.
And we then did 35% by April.
Yes.
So we were on a good run. How did it end?
Unfortunately, the market ended in the negative. It ended in the red.
Okay.
Due to the currency depreciation issues that the country recorded, in addition to the US Fed hikes, which saw the interest of foreign investors start to wane in the Ghanaian stock market, we saw quite a bit of a pullout. So at the end of the year, we had about just 13 stocks recording price gains. 16 had recorded some declines, whilst 18 stocks were unchanged by the end of the year.
Okay. So apart from the foreign investors pulling out, and presumably based on what you've said, I mean, the U.S. Federal Reserve Board, they increased interest rates a number of times in 2018. But was there anything else that affected the performance of Ghana's stock market?
Yes. Now, most stocks recorded quite a strong performance in 2017.
Okay.
So on a year-on-year basis, 2018 was not quite as strong a growth as compared to 2017. So that saw a bit of hesitance by some investors in buying into some stocks because they were expecting a stronger growth year on year. But however, it was a bit flat for quite a number of listed stocks.
So which sectors would you say pulled it down?
Well, the financial sector weighed heavily on the composite index. Now, the composite index takes a look at every stock that is listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange.
Okay.
And the size of the company weighs much in the weighting of the GSC. So the financial sector stocks had also seen significant increases in the first quarter.
Okay.
So when it was time for profit taking, they were the prime suspects for people to pull out of because they felt, oh, if I've made maybe 40%, 50%, 60% already as at April, then I could afford to pull out.
So they were collecting their gains?
Yes.
Okay. Then if we look at 2019, what is your outlook? I mean, how has the stock market started? What is your expectation? So are you expecting it to be more of 2018? Should we have hope for 2019?
Yes, you should have hope for 2019.
Are you sure?
Yes, we should. As is typical with the stock market, the best time to get into a good stock is when the price is low.
Okay.
Now, due to the profit taking, prices are quite low now. So it would make financial sense to get into a company at a lower price rather than to wait for the price to go up before you attempt to get into it.
So which sectors would you say are likely to drive performance in 2019?
Okay, so key sectors that we are looking at for this year would include the financial sector, which would largely be the banks, due to the new level of capital required for them to operate, as well as the new regulations brought in by the central bank. We expect them to be more robust going forward. We expect them to aggressively grow their loan portfolio this year, which would also drive profitability. Also, the OMC sector as well as the fast-moving consumer goods sector are also tipped to record some gains this year.
Okay. I believe that there are many investors who are sitting on the fence and not sure whether they should invest now while the stock market is still down, or they should wait to see some sign of recovery before they start investing. And I mean, as we close the interview, what would you say to these people? Like, should they wait? Should they get in now? What should they do?
I'd say now is the best time to get in. Now when the prices are low, is the best time to get into good stocks. Now I'd have to qualify that for you to potentially make some gains, you'd have to selectively pick stocks, and that's where an investment house would come in, because they would be able to help you analyze which stocks are growth stocks, which stocks have the best potential, so that you'd also make an informed decision.
So you would advise that investors don't necessarily try to go it alone. They should get help so that they know what to look for if they're buying shares. Okay, good advice. I hope that indeed 2019 does turn out good, as you say it will. But thank you very much for your time. I'm very grateful. To our listeners, thank you as well for tuning in. To our viewers also, we thank you. If you'd like to get more updates from our research team, visit our website at www.databankgroup.com and visit the research section. You'll get lots of information there. So have a wonderful day, and you'll hear from us again soon.